Okay, so I saw a cop car. I came up here to see where he went. He had already driven off. I thought he saw me and said, "Oh, there's Jimmy," and took off. He's back here putting his flashlight into this car. So let's see what he's doing. Now he's going to check my vehicle or not. I don't know. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he's here at Walgreens checking cars. He's going to run every license plate again like he did last night. I don't know why. So let's see what he does. But, yeah, I saw him sitting out front of Walgreens here. And, look at this idiot with his light. He, and usually they have so many shoplifters here at Walgreens. I thought maybe they had another shoplifting incident. But, so I stopped to see if maybe they had another shoplifter. But no, he's running license plates. So you have a dog in this car down here at the end. I wonder if he says something about that. But he's running license plates of all these cars. So I don't know if he's looking for stolen cars or impound, cars that they want to I don't know. Like impound. How do I say it? Somebody was telling me that sometimes officers may find a license plate of a car that they're looking to impound, and he'll call the impound company or whatever and get a bounty for the car. That's what someone told me. It's unconfirmed, but sometimes in some law enforcement departments they do stuff like that, I guess. Like find a car where there's an impound warrant on it, and then they'll call the finance company and say, "Yeah, I got the car over here. He's going to get out." Okay, guys. I got to watch myself, guys. So there's a dog in the car. I'll watch myself. What's he looking for? He's looking for paraphernalia or drugs. He's looking for drugs or paraphernalia. See that? When your car's parked at a store, that's what they do. He's looking for drugs and shit. You guys see that? You guys catch that? You guys caught that, right? He's going to go around this way. You guys saw that, right? Here he comes again. What's he doing? Is he waiting on them to come out or something? Yeah, I think he's waiting on them to come out. Or is he going to walk in there? I think he's waiting on those people for that car right there. Because he looked in the car with his flashlight. I think he's waiting on them to come out. We'll see. That was weird. He looked in there with his flashlight and then did a 360 around the building, or maybe he's waiting on me to go to my vehicle. That could be possible too. We'll see what happens when they come out, these people over here. That was weird. Like I said, the only reason I stopped in the first place to record this deputy was because I saw his vehicle in front of Walgreens. He was talking to what looked like the security guy here. And I wanted to see if there was maybe a shoplifting or something. So I thought, gee, did someone take some stuff again? What the hell? So he's backing up to let this car out, but I don't want him to, look at this. There you go, guys. I don't want him backing up to where he can record me. It's interesting that truck showed up again. Huh. So we're waiting on these people to come out to this car here and see what happens. Or maybe he's waiting on me. I don't know, but it's weird that truck comes by every time I'm recording the police. I don't know if he calls them and says, hey, Jimmy's out here or what. It's just weird. Here he goes. Here we go. There it is. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Is that what he's waiting on? Is he waiting on me? I think he just put it in park. Maybe put it in drive. Is he waiting on me? Well, that dude's just standing there smoking. I don't think that's the dude for that car, though. I don't think that's his car. Because he was with a woman and it was a different guy, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't think that's his car. Maybe it is. Yeah, it is. So what's he doing? Is he going to pull in behind him? Yep, he's going to get out. Here we go, guys. We're on. If that cop tells a lie about me, I'll show the guy the video that he went and shined a flashlight in his car. Because that cop could be talking shit about me. I wouldn't put it past him. So what's he doing? He hooked his thumb in this direction. So I don't know if he was saying I'm recording his car or what. But he shined a flashlight in the windshield of their car. You saw that, right? He's asking him some questions right now. But the way he hooked his thumb, I think he said this guy over here is recording you. Or something. I don't know. I'm guessing just body language sometimes is telling. He might have said something else like, I saw you over at Oak Glen or something. I don't know. But what's he doing? He's just talking to him? Is that his buddy or something? Why did he shine a flashlight in his windshield then? This is odd. Well, no, because if that was his buddy, if he walked out, wouldn't he have got out of the car right then? What was that? That sounded like a cop there. So we're going to see what's going on. I keep getting these 30-minute videos. I apologize they're so long, but I can't help it. These cops like to talk. It looks like he's just chatting with him, but what was the flashlight and the windshield thing? Oh, guy on a bike. Yeah, if he's just talking to him about me, I don't know why he would have shined his flashlight in the guy's window and stuff, and then went around the block and parked here and waited for the guy to come out. Yeah, unless he's waiting on the female. Maybe she has a warrant. Maybe that's why he's waiting. I don't know. This guy loves Walgreens. Walgreens and Vaughn's area. Denny's he loves. That's where he catches most of his bad guys. So then if he gets in his car and drives off, I'm going to be like, what did... this is a Twilight Zone, guys. I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. I don't know what's going on. Looks like he's just chatting with him, but what was the flashlight thing about? See, there's flashlight's on again. He just shined it across the seat. See how he's got his leg out, his right leg out? That's in case the guy goes to open the car door, he can lean against it and slam it shut with his knee. That's what that's for. That's a safety issue. See how his leg is out? That's in case the guy opens the car door, he can shut it with his knee. All he has to do is flex his leg and his knee and boom. So this is definitely not a copacetic meeting. I don't even know that it's not consensual. He walked up and started talking to him, but unless that's how he always stands. But that's what that stance is for. He's checking out the guy with the bike over there. So there was a female in this car as well. She's still in Walgreens. I'm trying to hold the phone steady. My arms are getting tired. Muscles are tensing up. I'm going to be the strongest cop watcher on YouTube. But he knows what vehicle I drive, so doesn't mean I have to go to it. Here's his back. That's what he was waiting on right there. The sergeant. He was waiting on him to come up here. He's going to park right behind the car. So this guy's probably in trouble right now. Oh, that's not the sergeant. That's some other guy. So, see what's going on. Got a second unit out here now. And he's looking in the back window. Oh, He's going to get out of the car, I'm sure. Yep, here it comes, guys. Here it goes. Out of the car, please. Now, he didn't throw anything over here, so there's no reason for me to move. I'm far enough away. Okay, so he's going in to get the female. I'm staying right where I'm at. Now, you see how he did it? He went behind each vehicle and ran the license plates of each vehicle. So he probably knew this guy was on probation or parole, and he was just going to wait for him to come out. That's what he did. That's the tactic. So when you park at the store, just know there's probably a cop coming through checking your license plate. That's their tactic. You know, and right or wrong, I mean, who am I to say it's right or wrong? It's just kind of sneaky and backhanded to check everybody's license plate to see if you're on probation or parole, or to run you, or it's a fishing excursion. I guess it's harmless because your license plates are public information anyway. What gets me is when they start searching people's shit who aren't even breaking the law, and then air quotes find something, you know. But I guess this one too. I mean, like last night when he was checking each license plate, those people weren't breaking the law. They were just parked in front of Walgreens, and he was checking every single license plate. At least he's using the crosswalk. I know you guys probably didn't hear it. It was going beep, 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 so he could cross. But, oh my, I'm not telling my wife he's over here. She's been drinking. That's all I fucking need. Public intoxication. So here we go. We got these two coming out. He's going to search them here. He's saying, I didn't know something. He just got handcuffed. And this guy said, I didn't know something. I couldn't hear what he said. He just got handcuffed. She had to put her purse on the hood. I'm trying to watch both of them. But you saw how that transpired, right? That he was checking the license plate, and then walked up and shined his flashlight in the car. What's he doing now? Oh, he told him to spread his arms out so he could search him. Look out, I'm about to get tased. Okay, so So he put his gloves on. He's going to do a car search probably. Yeah, he's going to come over and search the vehicle in its entirety. He's going through this guy's pockets. Again, I don't know what the probable cause is because all he did was check the license plate. I don't know if they got, well, I was going to say, I don't know if they got a call here or not. I know there was a police car here talking to the security guard when they came up. When I came up, I didn't know who the deputy was. I just saw the car sitting there, police car, talking to the security guy. So if this deputy wants to claim that I followed him and recorded him, no, I didn't know who the hell was in that car. All I saw was this police car sitting in front of Walgreens. I was like, oh, who the hell's over here? Do they have another shoplifting? Okay, now she has to get in on the other side. I'm going to stay on this guy. What's he talking about? But yeah, I didn't know who was in that police car. I just saw a Yucaipa police car sitting in front of Walgreens. I'm like, okay, now what's going on in Walgreens? So I pulled in here, and you guys have seen what happened. You saw the whole entire video pretty much. Well, when I walked up, yeah, he had already driven around the back. And he was checking this car back here. See that car in the dark right there? He was checking that one with his flashlight. So he was checking each car with his flashlight or spotlight. All I saw was a white light go into the inside the car. I don't know if he had got out with his flashlight or if it was a spotlight. But a white light lit up the inside of that car. And then he pulled behind these cars. And this is the one that he walked up and put his flashlight into the windshield. So now he's telling this guy to tell the truth. He said, we're going to figure this out. Sounded like... He said, keep your hands behind your back. He's going to arrest him. So... Sound like he said my name. Oh, the car's not registered, I think. That's what he said. So that's the probable cause? Okay, on to her. Stolen property. So this car. So is that what it was? The car was. They were shoplifting. Because it sounded like he said, "I'm gonna return the stolen property." So they were in here shoplifting. Is that the issue? But again, why he was checking all the cars here? I don't know. I'm confused. If he knew this was the car, why didn't he just come straight to this one? He was checking all the cars. And again, I'm not accusing the deputy of anything. I'm just questioning, what the deal is on checking every license plate. So he said, I'm going to return the stolen property. So was it a shoplifting then? Both these guys are going to have to go to CDC in San Bernardino, which means they're both going to be out of the loop for a while. Because they're going to have to take them to the Central Detention Center jail in San Bernardino. So they'll be out for a while. This cop always tries to be nice to certain people. But he does not like people that will not obey him. And what I mean is, like one night, when we recorded the tasing incident, He said, I have to get your information because my sergeant's going to want it. I said, you don't need my information. Go on YouTube and watch the video. He said, well, no, I have to do a report. I said, well, that's tough. And then he got all mad and he goes, I love people that cooperate. I'm like, I don't have to give you my information. You already have it. But that aside, we're not required to give our information just because we're recording. That is not a lawful request. Go on YouTube and you pull up the video, or the news site or whatever. But no, we're not required to give our information just because we recorded you tasing somebody. But that's my thing, though, is that so if you don't go along with the program, he gets upset. Like if he'll tell you to do something, well, he's a cop and that's the way it is, No, that's not the fucking way it is. If I'm not breaking the law, if I have not committed a crime or am committing a crime, then you can pound sand. I'm sorry, but like I said in an earlier video, I'm not willing to give up my civil rights just so that you can do your job as a police officer in exerting your authority over everybody that's standing in the area. Does that make sense? When I break the law, when I commit a crime or am committing a crime, then you can, I was seeing if that was a cop, it's not, then you can exert your authority over me, because at that point I'm a criminal, or a suspected criminal. But when I'm standing there not breaking the law, doing a constitutionally protected activity, you're not going to exert your authority over me, because you're not my father, you're not my boss, you're not my master. You're a law enforcement officer in the community. You're there to protect and serve the public. Serving the public means you enforce laws that are being broken or have been broken, not enforce your authority over law-abiding citizens who are doing constitutionally protected activity. That's not your job. That's called tyranny. And I'm not willing to give up my civil rights to allow you just to tell me to do whatever. We don't have to obey the police just because they tell us what to do. We have to obey the police when we've broken the law or are breaking the law. And that includes if you're in a crime scene and they go, okay, I'm going to tape it off right here. Okay, go ahead and tape it off, because if you don't, then at that point, yeah, you could be obstructing their investigation if there's an investigation, not if they want you out of the area with your camera. That's different. Like in San Bernardino, they have a lot of shootings and stuff. And so if they want to tape off, let's say, a certain intersection, and I say, no, I'm going to stand right here and record, at that point I could be obstructing or delaying that officer. At that point I could be a criminal, violation of PC 148A. So then I say, okay, I'll walk across the street and record. And if they say, no, you need to leave the area, at that point it's like, no, you need to go pound sand, motherfucker. I'm not leaving the area, but I'm not going to interfere or obstruct or delay. But if I'm not obstructing or, like right now, I'm not obstructing nor delaying. They're over there and I'm way the hell over here on the sidewalk. I'm going to go on the other side of this pole so that when he walks over here and gets upset because I'm recording and says, hey, can you back up? I'm going to be like, what the fuck, are you searching a semi or are you searching a car? Okay, she said, I'm telling you something, and he's trying to get her to say. And again, she might have stole something, or she might not have. We don't know what's going on. She might be cognizant to what happened, or she might not know what the hell's going on. We don't know yet. She's, He's getting his cuffs out. She's going to get handcuffed now. Or did he put them up? Oh, no, he's taking them out. Yep, there they are. She's going to put your hands behind your back. You're going to be handcuffed. Here it is. That's two. That's three, I mean. So 3 people. And they're going to tow this vehicle. They're not going to leave it here in Walgreens. I don't have aught against any of these people. Like, both of these deputies, I don't have anything against either of these deputies. I really don't. But what I won't accept is a bullying attitude. I won't accept bullying or abuse of power. I won't allow that. They don't get paid to abuse their power. They get paid to enforce laws against people that are breaking the law or have broken the law. Not people that are exercising their constitutional rights. And this was about how far I was that night when he told me to back up and give him some room. This was about how far I was right here. And then got upset because I told him I was far enough away, which I am. I'm not obstructing or delaying. How much room do you need to search a vehicle? It's a PT Cruiser, for crying out loud. And he wasn't even searching a vehicle at that point that night. He was searching the guy's bag, his pockets. He wasn't searching Jabba the Hutt. He was searching some little dude that's like 5'6" and skinny. I mean, like, how much room do you need to search a guy? He didn't want me recording because he was afraid I was going to pick up audio as well as video, and he didn't want, he's afraid he says something wrong or do something wrong, and I'll pick it up on my camera. The problem with that, and the biggest issue is, if a cop is afraid of saying something wrong or doing something wrong, then that fucking cop is a policy violator or a civil rights violator. In my opinion, because on my job, I'm not afraid to be recorded. I don't violate policy or break the law, or I do my job according to the regulations set forth by our county and our state. I follow the policies and guidelines set forth by the state of California. So you can record me all day long. I'll be like, yeah, I'm just doing this, or I'm doing, this. But cops are afraid to say something or do something wrong. It's like, well, that's because you do stuff wrong. Like, you do wrong. Because if you're a cop that follows the law and follows policy and follows guidelines, there should be no question in your mind whatsoever as to what you're doing. It should be like, you can record me. I don't care. I follow my policies. I follow the law. I follow the guidelines. But when they are afraid of being recorded, it's usually because they cut corners or they violate people and they're afraid it'll be caught on camera. Well, you shouldn't. Basically, I guess what I'm saying is, I'm sorry I'm rambling. It's fucking really late at night and I'm trying to keep my thoughts together. But my point is, a cop should never be afraid to be recorded. He should be like, yeah, go ahead and record this. Send it to my chief, though. Let him know what a good job I did. That's what the cop's attitude should be. I do understand, because I'm a human being with intelligence, the somewhat awkwardness of being recorded while you're at work. I kind of get that. Here we are standing here recording these guys doing their job. But I also know, because I do editorials every day on cops nationwide, that there are cops that lie, and it's the camera that ends up telling the truth. Like that one where they pull the old man out, and you see him do, somebody pointed out it was an Aikido move. It is an Aikido move. He pulled him in and pushed him with his hand. What you do is you use their own body weight against them in force. So when he pulled him out of the house, he pulled him and then used his own body weight so that the guy would fly in the air and land on the ground. and then told his sergeant, well, they were trying to get him out of the house, but he wouldn't come out of the house, and he lost his footing. He didn't lose his footing. They threw him. You can see it in the video. It's plain as day. It'd be like if I walked up and slapped a guy in the face and said, I didn't slap you in the face. And you're like, it's on camera, dude. So it was that blatant on video that he pulled the guy and pushed, kind of gave him a push, sort of. It's an Aikido move. It's a martial arts move. And you're using their own body weight against them so that they go down or they go away from you. And the old man landed on his head and then told the sergeant, well, he lost his footing. He wouldn't come out of the house, and we had to pull him out, and he lost his footing. He lost it when he flew in the air and landed face first. My point is, had their body cams not captured that, they may have very well gotten away with him resisting. But their body cameras told a different story, a whole different story. So that's the need for Community Leo Watch to be out here recording these cops at their job, because you never know. You know, public defender for these people right here may watch my video and say, hold on, you put in the police report this and this. Yeah, okay, but I just watched this video by this guy on YouTube and I saw this. What? Can you explain that? You know, so you never know. You know, my video may tell a different story. Or my video may support what the police put in their report. And they'll say, well, that's not what the cop did. Well, okay, but I watched a video and that's what the cop did. Yeah, so you're kind of stuck. You know what I mean? So this video can go either way. It can either support what the police said, or it can show a different story. That's the importance of recording these guys. And right now they are cleaning this car out, dude. Sorry this video is so long, but they are cleaning this car out. That roof is full of stuff. Can you guys see that? Can you see that from this distance? Now they're going to go through the back. I remember once they had a vehicle out here. I think it was a Cadillac Escalade, if I'm not mistaken. And they searched the whole thing. They searched the back, and then they ended up letting them go. But Deputy Wedge was out here that night. And Wedge climbed up in the back there to search this Escalade, and the guy's like 7'5" or something. I don't know. He's taller than I am. And to watch him fold up to get in the back, I was like, why are you guys sending Wedge in there? Come on now. Wedge is like 7'5", you know, but he did it. He pulled it off, man, and he got back out. And they ended up letting him go. They didn't find anything. But it was very interesting. I was like, I'm sure I'm the topic of conversation. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm going to stay, though, record this whole thing. Shang-a-lang-dang. My arm is so tired right now. I'm going to have to switch hands. Hold on. I might shake it a little, guys. Don't tune away. All right. That's a little better. That's a lot better, actually. Yeah, my arm is so freaking tired from holding this iPhone up for 39 minutes. So I had to switch hands. That's what she said. Yeah, and for anybody that is coming here to see a professional reporter and a professional journalist like you would watch on KABC7 or KCAL9, you know, or KTLA 5 News, you can forget it. You're going to see more like, is his name Diamond Dave? Dave Champion. You'll see more Dave Champion here than you will Jerry Dunphy, you know, Eyewitness 7 News. Dave Champion uses a lot of F words. A lot of F words. And I'm not against that. I mean, Oh crap. My phone, my battery thing just, I may have to go to a part 2 on this one, guys, because my low battery light just came on. And I do not want to lose this video. So I'm going to go to a part 2 because I got to grab my camera. Thanks, guys.